Hello, welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. And for those who don't know, you don't have to know because you do not know who I am yet. But today I'll be talking about the most controversial topic that has been going on in this month, and that is the World Cup. This is the only competition which I do not consider to even care about. We should not be comparing Messi and Ronaldo on the basis of how many World Cups they have. Because the World Cup is not a competition, it's a 4-year business. It's a business. Let me tell you some reasons why this is a business. The first reason is that there are favorites in this World Cup. Messi are the clear favorites of this World Cup, which is insane. It has been the same last year, it's been the same this year. The second thing about FIFA is that they are choosing USA because American fans are the richest and they choose to spend more money to watch football games than the rest of the countries. So they want America to host the World Cup. What they're doing is they're being sneaky. They're hosting the World Cup in Portugal and Spain. At the same time, they're taking some matches in Argentina and Uruguay, so that both Europe and South America are gone. Next year, they're going to host it in Saudi Arabia in 2034. So again, it's going to be gone. Asia's gone, Europe's gone, South America's gone. What other continent is there? In Africa also. I think they're including some teams from Africa. So every continent is gone. And as for Oceania, there is no possible chance of them hosting a World Cup unless they develop infrastructure that level. So USA is available again. What a coincidence, right? What a coincidence that this is supposed to be happening. USA is gonna win the World Cup. Why? This is embarrassing. And third, I saw Argentina versus Egypt's game yesterday. And what I saw from that game is very simple. Egypt did a foul, a footstep, right? And guess what happened to that? The entire goal, it was so freaking good. They ran the entire pitch and scored the damn goal. It was the best goal I've ever seen in the World Cup. Second best after Cabo Verde. The second goal of Cabo Verde was excellent, but this goal, and they disallowed it because of the penalty. Look at that. The same foul was done on Mohamed Salah in the penalty box, and another Egyptian player in the penalty box twice. And guess what happened? Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. They didn't give a penalty, no yellow card, no nothing. Egypt scored 2-0. They were winning this game. Bad refereeing and preferential choices and bias. That's why whenever someone says Messi has a World Cup, I get it. Messi has a World Cup. Messi has a World Cup. Yeah, I know. But just to prove this, I have a PC in front of me, and let's search how many. Let's search it up right now. Wait. Let's go to world. Let's take this up. Look at who they face in the round of 16. Australia. Right? Saudi and Poland. Saudi is the easiest team. They got defeated to that. Mexico, pretty difficult, but back then there was Di Maria. Remember that. And 2-0 over Poland. Then it was Australia. Wow. Seriously, Australia? Then Netherlands. Okay, very tough game, but again, Virgil van Dijk knew that this game was rigged. Then they faced Croatia and with a 3-0 victory. Okay, I'll give credit to that. But if they hadn't won against Netherlands in an unfair means, they wouldn't have even gone to the semi-finals and final. I mean, France was absolutely, France was so unlucky. Okay? Still, at least this year was not fully, blamable upon Messi. But this year, Messi's playing. They're playing Jordan, Algeria, and Austria. But Portugal and Cabo Verde and Egypt. Well, Portugal is playing Spain and Croatia. How's it even fair? Okay, they didn't win the group, they would have gotten an easy one, but still. Okay, but still. But I can't believe that they did not do anything in that game yesterday. They did a foul on Saudi Arabia like this. Their foot was here and Messi did like this. They did nothing. How can you be so preferential? If this game is biased, then what's the point of even watching it? We should boycott FIFA. Without a fair game, I want 3 things from FIFA. Stop choosing your location as USA. Because we people in Europe and Asia, we have to stay up at night. So your audience is going down. Second, stop preferring a certain team. Today's Argentina, tomorrow it can be anyone. Because that doesn't make the game fun. It just makes the game more predictable and more boring. And third, just how can you remove the ban of a red card of a certain player in the United States of America because a certain political president asked you to do that? This is a president-to-president communication, and they lifted the red card ban. Like, is this a game or is this just politics? At this point, in India there is IPL. IPL होता है इंडिया में, IPL होता है. इस IPL होता है ना इंडिया में. हम सभी को पता है कि ये कुछ तरह स्क्रिप्टेड होता है या कुछ उतना ही नो फॉर बिजनेस. मुझे ये लग रहा है कि FIFA, the biggest stage, the biggest game, ruining it. हाथ में पकड़ के गेम को ख़त्म कर रहे हैं. They're ruining their own legacy. Back in 2002, 1998, 1994, those were excellent games. Ever since Messi became the hot cake of this World Cup, they started pushing him in. Okay, we know Messi did lose in the previous finals and he was disheartened. And also, I'm feeling really bad for Portugal. Ronaldo, I've supported you since I was born. I've grown up seeing you play the best. You've won so much throughout your career. I can't believe that you're removing this Portugal shirt. And I'm going to tell this in a later video, not now. But Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, and Joao Cancelo, even the people in my own ground wouldn't take them at this point. The people who play in the grounds in India nearby, even they wouldn't take them to play a game. Believe me. Because they played bullshit. They played absolute bullshit. I don't get it. That is why I do not consider Messi to be a GOAT just on the basis of the fact that he won the World Cup. But the World Cup is biased. The World Cup is scripted. How are you going to assume that? So don't compare them on the basis of the fact that, oh, he has a World Cup. No, bitch, he doesn't have a World Cup, bitch. He doesn't have a World Cup. He has a World Cup because it was scripted. And this year, France has to beat the script. Mbappe, you need 2 World Cups. Because if World Cup is the only basis about saying Messi is better, then Mbappe can have 2 World Cups this year. Don't do this. You know? Don't do this. I was watching the game yesterday. It was 80 minutes and I have nothing to say except that this match was bullshit. Where were the World Cups of 2014, 2018 when they were genuinely interesting to watch? I'm going to tell you the top quarterfinalists for every single year. France, England, Argentina, of course. Then we have Brazil or Netherlands, both of them were eliminated, or Croatia. These teams are going to be there in the finals. And Norway this time, Holland, You're the GOAT of Norway. Damn, like Holland. Anyways, that's all I have to say. That's all that I had to say for this video. There's nothing more I have to say in this video. So, sayonara, adios, and so.